What's happening? Well, it's been a while. Probably almost 2 months since I last went out camping. Seems like a bloody eternity. But I don't go chasing storms. And it's been like a storm every other bloody weekend, hasn't it, throughout November and December. So, yeah. But anyway, welcome to Snowdonia. And I don't know if you can tell or not, it's a bit bright behind me, but there's a big bank of fog here. So, we're on our way up Pen Yr Ole Wen. So we're hoping that we're going to pop out in a minute of this fog. So yeah, today's camp's just about getting out, enjoying it again, because I feel like I've lost a bit of motivation with it. Maybe it's the shitty weather, but I don't know. But yeah, just going to get out. I don't know if you can see him or not. Out with my nephew Franky. He's back from the army over Christmas, so I said we'd get out and have a little camp, so hopefully should have a stunning one. But yeah, I wanted to just kind of go through some winter camping gear that I'm going to be using for this winter coming. So when we're up there and we get the tent up, we'll have a little look through the kit. So come on, let's crack on. That's us on the summit. I don't know if the camera can make it out or not, but just out in the distance, as far as the eye can see, it's just fog. Class. Amazing. That's the second time up Pen Yr Ole Wen. So we're just going to go find a spot and pitch in for the night. Right then, that's us all pitched. And just off the summit's just up there. You've seen it before though, when I've camped here before. Camped here probably a good few months ago. It's a nice little camp, so I'm pitched in the exact same spot, to be fair. Don't know if you can tent behind me. Yeah, just there. So yeah, I wanted to kind of go through some winter camping gear. I've swapped a lot of gear out this year, just because I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I'm going to go through some bits, and you can have a little check out what I'll be using this coming winter, shall we say. So let's go and have a little butchers. So the trusty Hilleberg Nalo 2. That's what I'm going to be using mainly as my go-to tent, especially in the snow and that. Dead easy, dead straightforward, and being a two-man tent, it's nice to just have a bit more room inside the tent and just to sprawl out really more than anything else. And if there is two of you camping, you can always get two of you in one tent and just chill out really, rather than being outside in the bitter cold. So let's just jump in and have a butcher's of the sleep setup and that. Let's get a bit of light in here. So this piece of kit is quite new for me. This is the Zen Bivy. This is the I think it's the minus 11 one. The limit is minus 11. I think its comfort's minus 7. So yeah, and what you see here is what potentially will take you down to minus 7 comfortably. So the reason why I bought the Zen Bivy was because I don't like sleeping bags one bit. I can't get comfy in them. I find that when you lay on it and then you turn over to your side, all the down's compressed. So I find that makes cold spots, and yeah, I get cold, simple as. And then I've got a Cumulus 450 quilt that I use pretty much all year round. I'm a quilt person all the way. But one thing that annoys me with quilts is that you get drafts on the side. So like if you turn over on your left or you turn over on your right or whatever it may be, sometimes the cold air that's inside the tent blows up through the gaps. So I'll show you this on the Zen Bivy, and this is one of the reasons why I bought it. I don't know if you can make out these little clips here. So basically the Zen Bivy comes in two pieces. So you get this like hood, and it's if we flick it back, it's like a bed sheet. It's attached to the mat, and there's the clips on the other side are all here. So basically that bit will attach to there, and then that then stops a lot of your drafts that you get when you're turning over during the night and stuff. So I'm going to give it a whirl anyway and see what the crack is, see if it's all the Yanks rave over it, so why not, eh? Why not? I've seen a few people take it down to like minus 10, so we'll see what the crack is. It's overkill for tonight because it's probably only going to be like maybe 3-4 degrees overnight, but I've not been out in ages, so I wanted to test it. Another new piece of kit, you're not going to be able to see it, but I've bought a new sleeping mat, which is the Nemo Extreme Conditions. I've seen a few people use it and people highly rate it. I got rid of my Thermarest X-Therm because I just can't get comfy on it like one bit. I feel like I'm sleeping on a rock. So people have said this is pretty comfy, and obviously it's got a mad R value on it, 8 point something or whatever it is. So obviously you can comfortably sleep on snow. So that's the main reason I bought it for, was to sleep on snow. If we see any, that is. I might have to go in search. So yeah, same old pillow. It's just a Nemo pillow. So yeah, that's the winter setup. So that's what we'll be using this winter. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to cook some food and then just sit here and watch the world go by. Right then, I've had a nice bit of scran. Just had a packet meal. Nothing special tonight. Wasn't really. Been ill for a bit, so my stomach's still a bit sensitive. Yeah, just had dessert, some snacks, watched some stuff on YouTube and that, and I think it's time to kind of hit the hay now. I'm going to take a leak and then go to sleep. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, that was a decent night's kip. This is Mbivvy. Super warm, man. Way too warm. Way too warm. I had to stick my head out of it at one point because it was just too hot. But sleeping mat was pretty comfy. It was a lot comfier than the Thermarest, but nowhere near as comfy as the Big Agnes. But it'll do for winter. It'll do for winter. So yeah, we've just woke up on top of Pen Yr Ole Wen, and we're surrounded by cloud. Wonderful views. I'll take you outside in a second and you can have a little butcher's, but you can't see anything. I'm hoping that the sun is going to come up, create a bit of heat and drop the cloud again. I don't know, we'll see what happens. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, I suppose we'll be walking down in the clag, won't we? So yeah, have a little look outside. All them views. You can just see the bank, the top of the cloud is just there. The blue sky up above. So let's see what happens. But for now, I'm going to pack some gear down. Thought the cloud might clear. Can't see anything but a blanket of cloud. Look at that. Hopefully this other bit settles and just drops into the valley, but we'll see how we go on. If not, we'll just pack up and get gone. But at the minute, it's all just nestled in the valley. I think it's because the wind's just blowing it over. But yeah, it's pretty cool to watch. So we're going to sit here, watch this for a bit. Right, so that's us all packed away. It's played nicely for us on our way down. Just keeps coming and going though. So we're going to head back up the summit, back down the way we came. Catch you in a bit. So yeah, just going back to the winter camping setup. before I left the house, I weighed my bag, minus off a few different things, obviously, that you'd take for winter. You know, things like crampons, ice axe, all that sort of jazz. And there was no water. There was a packet meal in there, maybe a couple of snacks, and my bag weighed 10.8 kilo, which I think is pretty good. So adding on some of the winter stuff, probably take it to around 12. That'll be a good setup, I reckon. Right then, so that's us nearly back down to the car. Pretty enjoyable camp that was. Stunning scenes for sunset. And then pretty atmospheric this morning. But yeah, been a good one. It was nice to get back out after a couple of months of shitty weather and stuff like that. Storm after storm. So hopefully we're back to it. This is my last video for 2024. So I just want to say thank you to anybody who's subscribed or anybody who's liked videos, commented and all that jazz. And I'll see you on the next one.